air it and let the people drag him. It ain't gonna get to him. We just moving on. So I'm just seeing this. I'm like these people, they got no good sense. Anyway, I guess it was that BBL. They must have suctioned some of that fat off your brain, because ain't nowhere in the world I would be on the phone talking and getting upset and everything like that. Okay, now where they do that at? All right, let's move on. I just had to just put that in there for free because I know y'all got a lot of stuff to say to me in this chat. Let's go to Jaguar Wright for a second. Now, Jaguar Wright, everybody should know her. She's an infamous mentally ill singer she's living in Dallas. So this woman, she's been talked about a lot on the site today. So she has been on a rant because she was looking for her purse. So according to her, somebody stole her purse. So she went inside the leasing office, cussing them out because she said somebody stole her bag. So her son, Sam, was digging in the dumpster for her bag. Her son, she got evicted, right? So she said somebody stole her purse. So her son is digging in the trash. And they're telling her to get out of the building, leave the premises. She's still stalking and going there and all this type of stuff. Then get into this. Storm Monroe's moderator was stalking Jaguar Wright. Yeah, I'm stalking Jaguar Wright. Then she posted that. Why are you stalking me? I mean, the woman, this is Storm Monroe moderator. She was literally in her car recording Jag. But I'm like, Jag, you're posting your address. You're telling the people where you live. Of course they're going to use you for clout. You're giving people free clout. And the moderator was just all out there just recording her, and she was out there responding. Storm Monroe's moderator. She wanted to be a moderator over here, but she's a little, so we had to decline her services. So, but she was definitely doing this on the behalf of Storm Monroe, allegedly. So with that all coming about, I'm just looking at that. I said, this is some entertaining stuff. And so I might even go to the apartment complex and do a whole live show at that apartment complex. You know what, Paul? I need you to buy me some flowers and some donuts. Some flowers, really, some roses. Because I really want them people to really know that we ain't all out here. Because that lady, they not trained. Them leasing people ain't trained to be dealing with a mentally deranged woman. They not trained for all that stuff. They not trained to be doing somebody that's look. Their job is to make sure you get a 12-month lease, month-to-month lease, leasing out apartments. They're not trained to deal with somebody that didn't take their medication. They're not trained for that. So it is so sad that to see this behavior of her. And now she's saying that she's going to Louisiana. So she's going to go to Louisiana. They ain't going to be dealing. Okay, you're right. We'll see how that lasts. And I might go there tomorrow and see that. And I really want to meet Jaguar. I'm gonna slide through there. Me and my friends, we gonna slide through that apartment complex. And I just want to see. I was like, I may even go there and try to lease an apartment. I may even lease her old apartment. I just really, I was just see. I'm gonna go and be nosy. So tomorrow, I'm gonna call my little old girls. I'm like, listen, we gonna take a trip to go see somebody. We gonna take a trip because we just way too far from where she at, child. We just gonna go see because this woman have completely lost her. I love her for the website because she brings in good numbers. And I love talking about her because she brings in good numbers. And it's so funny to me because I know eventually she gonna do it to the wrong person. But while she's alive and great, I just like, I'm gonna talk about her. Because she's just unhinged. And the part about it is you had your son digging in the trash. And she's very talented. Had her son digging in the trash while he was in the dumpster digging in the garbage. Yeah, he was in the dumpster just digging in the garbage, looking for a bag because she was evicted. So she had her purse, but in her mind, she gonna lie to her fans and say that she lost her purse. And she's like, honey, you didn't pay the rent. Now, you're supposed to be this millionaire to pay the rent. And then on our waterthetroll.com, This woman was investigated by the Adult Protective Services. She kept calling the CPS. No, honey, you was investigated by the Adult Protective Services because Storm Monroe and his minions kept calling Adult Protective Services, meaning that they were saying that they weren't feeding the mother. They weren't feeding her, that she was stealing money. It was multiple allegations. So she's been investigated for that as well. But because she put all her business on the internet. She's way worse than me. She got me beat. So she put it all out there. Her address, where she lived, her tag number, the type of car she drives. She puts it all out there. And it's just like, honey, really? What are you doing? What are you doing here? And she put it all out there. And I said, you know, you don't put where you live at. You don't put I stopped doing that because you got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? I just had to, upgrade my security thing. You got to be careful because you are a blogger and people are weird. And so, you know what I'm saying? I'm right now looking to getting me a nice little, a pretty one. I want a pink one or a black one. Everything I'm working on getting my first weapon, but everything like that. So, we live in Texas. So I'm definitely are doing that as well. So, get a weapon. Because you just don't know. I'm installing everything. We got some people coming tomorrow and install some more stuff. And so we're doing this to protect me and also to protect, to make sure it was a situation. I'm saying this, it was a situation in Houston where a lady, she had a food truck. Did y'all hear the story? I think she was out in Houston. The black woman had a food truck. Been doing it for a little while, never had an incident. But this one particular man came to her food truck and tried to rob her. And you know what she did? She got that weapon that she had in that food truck next by the chicken, grabbed it, and took him out. I believe that was it. I believe that. And took him out. And he gone. His family had to bury him because he decided to come up to her food truck, put a gun to her food truck, to her, and she immediately eliminated the threat. So, quick, fast, and they didn't arrest her. She ain't charged because that was self-defense. Took him out. Even though she was nervous, like she was like, how, that adrenaline, that she was nervous, like she took somebody's life. But she had no choice but to do it because it was either her or him. And she eliminated the threat. So you could do that. It's a such thing called self-defense. In Florida, got even a looser law is stand your ground law. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand your laws and procedures. And in Texas, you can carry here in certain areas, you can carry your weapon here in Dallas, Texas, that you can have it in your home and everything. And the gun laws are kind of loose in Texas. They even want it to be even looser in Texas. So yeah, she eliminated the threat. She had to go to the hospital for a panic attack. So yeah, so I saw that story. I said, okay, you run up on me if you want to. Yeah. So I saw that, and I'm looking at Jaguar Wright, and this is the thing. I know she ain't taking her medicine, but y'all don't tell her that take her medicine. Y'all just tell me that, and she committed all this. I was like, what y'all doing? Oh, take your medicine. Take your medicine. Take your medicine. Why did you take your medicine? Somebody commented on my website and on wileytroll.com, and they left me a comment. Wiley, did you take your medicine? Okay. They left that in the website, but I rarely don't see comments about Jag. Did she take her medicine? And she in a more unstable position than me. She have a child. See, I don't have children. She's taking care of somebody that is mentally ill, 2 mentally ill people. She can't even hardly talk. So she's in more of a danger. She be driving unstable. She be going to the cops unstable. I ain't doing none of that. So you can clearly, if you have to compare, you can clearly see that Wiley's on his medicine. His emotions is intact. But Jaguar, that's a whole nother cuckoo nest. Okay? It's on multiple episodes. They haven't had the season finale yet. Well, one of the seasons when she ate the ashes, that was at the end of that season. So we're in a brand new season of Jaguar Wright. When she ate her son ashes, that was a season finale. That's a new one. Now the new storyline, the R. Kelly fake daughter, now she beefing with Jaguar Wright. And it's very entertaining. I don't know if she gave Sam some punani and all that kind of stuff and got him, he already weird, drew from the mouth and eating her box out. So it's just a lot of sex and unstableness. That's the thing. I think she slept with him too. I don't know. It's a lot of that going on in her house. It's a lot of unstableness that's going on. And I know for a fact when you manic and unstable, you having a whole lot of that in the bedroom. Because I was in the mental hospital getting it in. So I know she getting it in. And her son getting it in. And R. Kelly fake daughter getting it in. It's a lot of that going on. So I'm just saying, y'all, you ain't mentally ill, so you can't talk like this. I can, because I'm just like her. Only difference with me, my voice is as tired and sleep because I'm taking my medicine, okay? All right? My voice is as tired and they sleep because I'm taking my medicine, all right? I'm going to say it again. My voice is as tired and sleepy because I'm on the meds. But once I'm off the meds, they be back talking. Welcome back. Oh, Wiley, you need to do this right now. Don't eat for 45 days. Wiley, you got to go here. That lady said something. Did you see how she looked at you? She did look at me weird. Blah, blah, blah. Now the voice, they calm and they sleeping. All of them sleeping. Wait a minute. Is one of them waking up? Hold up. Okay, they all sleeping. Clear. Because I'm on the medicine. Soon as I take take off about 3-4 days, they up. It's a party. Celebrate good time. Come on. They be in there kicking. And I was just weird. The voices have me going crazy in this apartment. You know what I'm saying? So I have to take the medicine. The reason I don't hear it, because they all sleep. They all medicated. But as soon as I take a couple of days off that medicine, oh, baby. And don't let a month, if you never really see me, the most of y'all see me without the medicine is like 24 hours. Y'all didn't see me. Most of y'all have not seen me being off the medicine for 6 months. I haven't seen it because you ain't see me on the news. So we good. I'll be at my leasing office cussing about it and all that type of stuff. So I'm just saying. I'm just really, really saying. So I'm on my meds. So y'all keep saying while he's on his meds, I wouldn't be able to work and keep no job if I wasn't on my medication. Okay? All right? So, and it helps me. I sleep better. My attitude is better. I don't go off on people. I have extensive road range when I'm not on my medicine. I'm cussing everybody out. Cuss this old woman out. She was walking too slow. Get out of the way, Grandma. I just cussed her out for filth. And she stuck her middle finger up at me. I cussed that lady out for filth. So, they was, I was on my bed for a couple of days and my attitude, So I said, I have to take the medicine. It's not only for me to sleep, because at first I thought, it's just for me to sleep. No, it's for my emotions, for my attitude to keep that in check. So I'm good now. So I woke up refreshed. I used to be tired, but I got a little secret that you got to drink a lot of water so you won't be all oozy and droopy in the morning. So that is good. I don't drink a lot of coffee. If I do, I'm only drinking it on Saturday and Sunday. I don't drink none of it during the week. So I cut, no energy drinks. Praise God. Cut that out. So it's definitely great when it comes to stuff like this as well. And so, because I remember when I wasn't on my medicine, thank you, Blue Skies, when I was coming from Georgia to Texas, and I was cussing my friend out, may he rest in peace, Jaquez, cussed him off a field. He didn't say nothing to me. He wasn't even mean to me. I just was just cussing him out. Thank you, my phone, for telling the voice to stay sleepy, okay? So I'm just giving y'all the real thing. So I'm on my meds. I'm on my prep, all right? And I'm on my Zyprexa, all right? I'm on my meds. And trazodone. Is it trazodone, Zyprexa, trazodone? Right, Paul? Is it trazodone, Zyprexa, and on my prep? So I'm on my medication. So when people say I'm not on my medication, you have not seen me when I wasn't on my medication. Well, yes, you have, because you see in the library. That's when I wasn't medicated. I wasn't even diagnosed. But that's the end result. And some people is even worse than that when they don't take their medicine. Okay? So I'm on my med. So keep all them comments if you want. Just because you see me yelling on camera, that's performance. I'm performing for the audience. But in my personal life, I'm on the medication. I'm good. But I will sometimes yell and shout, that this is what I do. I'm performing for you. Once I get off the camera, I'm just a sweet on the computer, reading my books, taking a shower, talking to my friends, living a good, healthy, bipolar life. It's just managed. I know how to manage it now. So the most I would stop taking meds, the most, because I may forget, is 24 hours. But it don't be no 82 hours, 92 hours. No, because I know for a fact I would be in somebody's hospital or jail if I were to get off the medicine. All right. Okay. I'm just being clear with you on this. So you don't have to keep saying, just because you disagree with me something in commentary, ain't got nothing to do with medicine. You just disagree with my commentary. So to Jag, she ain't taking hers. And you see it. No person sane enough will tell their son to dig in the trash for a purse. Because you ain't pay your rent. That purse gone. Either it's gone or you got it hidden and you don't know where you put it at because your mind is, whoop. No person would put flames to their car. You ain't sane. And she didn't even get the money for the car because it's fraudulent behavior. She lit that car on fire. Okay? I'm just saying. So it had you sleepy. She needed her medicine so she can get a good night rest. She ain't sleeping at night. She pacing the floor. She ain't sleeping for no good 8 hours. She's always on that YouTube. And she put all that business out there. And so that's just how that goes. Her and her husband, both of them too cool. I'm so glad they didn't bring a child. That child would have been hoo-hoo. So I'm glad. The child would have came out eating his own diapers. Yeah, if they would have had a child, Goober, and Jaguar Wright, Goobadies, she'd have came out eating her own diapers. That's what would have happened if they would have had a child. So that's kind of good. I'm kind of glad that them eggs is scrambled with Jaguar and she ain't bring forth no more seed. I'm really glad about that because can you imagine that child? Ooh-wee, that child gonna be eating the teacher earrings. I'm just telling you. I'm just keeping it real. And Jag don't come over to this show no more. Jag came on this show one time and never been back because we know the type of spirit she have. Homegirl need her medicine. She need her medicine. She ain't got no real friend. Them people ain't her friend. Only person that she got that really love her is her son. And he's a little hoo-hoo, a little touch and delayed. And he got a social security check. So, it's okay. It's okay. But, Jag can do so much with her life if she focus on putting her mental health as the first priority. Not about her husband, not divorcing, not of all these things. It's about putting your life in order. And what could get her life in order need to be medication. Even when it comes to Tokyo Tony, she's hoo-hoo. It's a lot of hoo-hoo. And they on the internet and they having fun. So I would love to see them on medicine. You would see a different behavior of Tokyo Tony if she would take her medicine to speak to a psychiatrist. The same thing with Jag. Jag would be a brand new woman because you would see her medicated. I can tell the difference with me. I'm medicated. I could be able to be around my family and I go up. It was a situation that popped off in the house. I ain't gonna get into it like that. I could have popped off like the last time I popped off, but I was just as calm. And the person came to me really quickly and said, "Wow, Wiley, I'm so proud you ain't go off." I said, "I'm medicated." So I ain't gonna. I'm gonna still talk about it with love, but I'm not that old Wiley no more. All right. And so, because even when you get back with Jag and these YouTubers, they ain't their person friend. These people don't give a darn about that woman. They don't care nothing about it. They use it for clicks if you ain't nobody friend. And you sweaty. You talk about somebody friend begging for cash apps. You can't even help her because you help yourself. And then friend, these people, they using this woman for clout. Yes, you ain't got no friends. They using you. And she don't even like gay men, and the gay man's using the gay man, they're using her for clout. And got the audacity to get on the platform sweaty and looking bad. That's my friend. That's my friend. That ain't your friend. Stop lying to that woman, you lone liar. And then there's one YouTuber out there. These my daughters. I got daughters. Them daughters don't look none like they teeth white, straight. His teeth raggedy looking. Don't look none like him. Stop that lie. Now, you may be the person, God, daddy, uncle, but don't be lying talking about them daughters, your biological. Them ain't your biological daughter. Well, tell you what. Take a DNA test, live stream it, and then post the results. I can put my dollar on it. Them ain't your biological daughters. You've been lied to. Maybe that chick want to live up in that house for free and say, these are your daughters. Because you was a little drunk and she rolled that peen, but nothing didn't come out because it got soft because it was a woman. But let's not go there. Let's not go there, Paul. I know you said we can't go there. We on a whole little leaf, but sometimes I got to go down in the gutter and get these people together. But don't just get up there lying. Then he had the audacity to go out there and post a picture of his daughter. And them daughters don't look not like they're beautiful daughters, by the way. They don't look like they raggedy daddy. They don't look like that. And if it is, they did, it gonna end up being prostitutes on the corner selling their body. I can guarantee you that right now. And then they respond. They said they don't watch Wiley. The first thing they do, these are my two beautiful daughters. I said that lie. Stop that lie. Them ain't your daughters. Get up out of here. Man, please, that's somebody else's daughters. You just right there just feeding them, but them ain't your daughters. Them ain't your biological daughters. I'm talking about biological. I'm talking about blood. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So let's move on. And Jack was like, this is my friend. And everything they just be posting on the YouTube channel. Never one time they say pray for Jaguar Wright. Never one time they ask Jaguar Wright to take her meds. Never one time they put money for her to keep her apartment. I'm like, Jack, you got screwed 2 times. Your husband screwed you over. Common screwed you over. Now you've been screwed over by your YouTubers. Here you are getting evicted. What about Night and Day? What about this other podcast? What about this podcast? What about Storm? You gave that man millions of views. He didn't upgrade. He got 275,000 subscribers built off of you. And you get evicted. And got to dig in the trash bag for the dumpster for your purse. But where the people that you went on their show and got the millions of views? That don't make no sense. The reason why Storm Monroe is at $200,000, not just off of his personality alone. No, it's because of the clips that he posted of Jaguar. If he never had that Jaguar Wright interview, he'd have been in the mid 100-some thousand. That's it. He wouldn't have been at 265,000 subscribers. And I know I got to say this, Paul. And I know you said we got to take it easy on Storm Monroe because he can't take all them roasting and gagging. But I know we talked about that in that production meeting. And I did say, yes, I did to you, Paul. I looked at you dead in your face with them hazel eyes. I said, I ain't going to talk about it. I'm going to leave it alone. But I'm being provoked by the spirit. And so he got 265,000. But the views are low because they weren't just there for Storm Monroe. They was just there for the Jag team. Once they got done, they was done watching them. So now he got to post little clips, share little clips, go live every day because they're not watching it like that. They ain't watching them like that. They ain't watching them like that. He would have came out better befriending Wiley. That would have got him more news than it. But he wanted to get up there with Armand and Larry Reed. They ain't even helping him. Idiot. Them views, it's kicking over there at the Armand Wiggins show. And he only got 100-some thousand subscribers. How's that you got 275,000 and you ain't got nowhere near the viewership as Armand Wiggins? The man make close to $1 million, he said, almost on YouTube. Living good. You still got that dusty, greasy equipment and all that stuff. I know some of the women that really want to sleep with Storm. They're going to defend him. I get it. So come on over here, chase Storm chasers. And I'm not coming to be disrespectful to the Storm chasers because some of y'all are producers and Storm chasers. But I just want to tell you that right then and there. They don't care nothing about no Storm Monroe. They don't. I'm going to just say that right then and there. They don't care nothing about it. Then you got the other lady up there. She up there on his show. She want to sleep with Storm. He ain't going to give you none. He ain't going to flirt with you. He ain't going to show you a peen pic. He don't want you. He probably wants your daddy or your brother or your oldest brother just out there, your brother. He ain't going to give it to you. I'm going to just say that right now. And some of you women that's not even in the lifestyle, y'all trying to take up for a man that's living on the down low. How can you tell me about him and you not in the lifestyle? I've been in the lifestyle. I slept with preachers. I slept with thugs. I slept with gang members. I slept with gospel singers that was on Sunday's Best. Hello. I slept with a whole lot of people. So you are not in any moral position to tell me what I cannot say because you're not in that lifestyle. You have a yoni. All right, you ain't in that lifestyle, so how can you try to tell me? You ain't in the lifestyle. You don't know. So hush, you just sit right there in the corner. Look, just sit right there in the corner because you don't know. You don't know that at all. You don't know. And he get beautiful women. They get it because he got a platform. And they think, oh, he's so smart. He ain't going to hit that. I guarantee you that he ain't going to hit it. No, he ain't gonna hit that. He'll probably hit it now just to prove me wrong. Get you in a good missionary style and all that. He ain't gonna stay on hard. I can guarantee you that. Guarantee you that. Please. Give him that and see what happens. He gonna refuse it. He gonna refuse it. That make no difference. It don't make no difference at all. I'm just keeping it real, y'all. I'm just keeping it real. Like I told Paul that we was gonna take it easy on the YouTube. Like we gonna take it easily, but I like talking about it. And I like talking about celebrity. Chasing that imaginary straight man. It is what it is. You know, and Storm have always been fake. See, the difference between me and Storm, let me tell y'all the difference. I don't know why I'm on Storm more, but I'm going to be on him tonight. Okay? We ain't put his name in the title. Y'all said don't put these people's name in the title, so we didn't do that. His name is nowhere in the title. But okay. All right. He got Jaguar Wright, a mentally ill woman. She was dragging the celebrities. He got his big views. Then Jag started to go against Tasha, and instead of Storm Monroe using wisdom, he decided to drag Jaguar Wright. That was a major bad mistake because Jag brought in, and I know you don't want to hear this, Tasha, but we're gonna get to you next. That Jag brought in more ratings than Tasha brought in with Storm when Tasha was on the show. When they did interactions, Jag brought in more ratings. Tasha got jealous. Instead of Storm using the spirit of like he's silencing me, don't want to say my name, he should have just stayed quiet, stayed neutral, and stayed out of the beef. He decided to jag Jaguar, and it bite him in the butt. And now what Storm Monroe doing is posting Jaguar Wright's commentary, her videos on there, and posting it on his YouTube channel. That's exactly what he's doing now because Jag brought him the most views. Even that is not giving him the interaction anymore. Jag have left, and she's smart enough to know that we're going to go on other channels. Now his enemies are getting a lot of views, and he's responding. He's a little upset. See, that's what I don't understand about Storm. Yes, I'm talking about you tonight, and I'm going to keep talking about you. We're going to leave Armand alone for this week, okay? If you do something, we'll talk about him next week. But we're going to talk about Brother Storm today. So then you see Storm Monroe responding to people with less followers. This man told me on the phone, these people be giving Wiley all this advice, but they don't live up to it. He told me, oh, Wiley, don't just respond to people with less subscribers. Don't do that. I'll never do that. Everything that man told me not to do, he doing it in some. The brother told me that Tasha said, don't respond to people with less subscribers and stuff. Let them talk and you just don't respond. He be responding because he need the viewership. And he don't like people talking about his sexuality. That hits him. And I told Storm, eat you some coochie on camera. Don't let the people get tired of that. They don't question me about my sexuality. I like women and men. They never was questioned. Never was. But they question his and he get offended. I said, man, if I were you, I would eat me some coochie on camera. I would get a female pregnant. You can afford it. That will silence all of that. But if you is, come out with you a pink wig and a dress and get them coins. Don't worry about it. Get you a pink wig, get you a dress, and do some commentary. And that will reintroduce your platform. Yeah, you may lose a couple of people, but you're going to gain a whole lot. If I were you, I will coin that Stormisha Alizé Robinson. I will coin that Stormisha Alizé Robinson. I will coin that. Just like I coined the trolling. Now people don't call me a troll anymore. Because we coined it. Oh, Wiley a troll. They don't even say that no more because it'll bring more attention. WileyTheTroll.com. So they stopped calling me a troll. They went on break. So I would just tell you, Stormisha Alizé, Joe Robinson, go right there and coin that. And people will watch it. I tell my people all the time, if I had a choice, I would rather be a producer than a commentator, being in front of the camera. I don't mind being behind the scenes and people use my ideas and win. I don't mind it. I would love to produce one episode of Storm Monroe. If that brother say, bruh, can you give me some suggestions for one episode? I would love to do it. So I'm going to give him this one for free. If he take it, good. And I know not to give him the most suggestions. I charge for it. If I was Storm, I'll wear a wig. I will do, what do they call it? Like a parody and stuff like with the wig and pink hair and get a man in there. You grind on him, you talk, you do commentary. It will be so iconic, and them views will be hitting. And it may even hit more than you wearing that white trench coat being a celebrity doctor. If you really comb Stormisha Alizé Robinson and playing the role plays and stuff like that, it will actually work for you. Telling you this, brother, because I think it will work for you. Because if you notice, his views have dropped, and now he posting clips of his shows because that's what Storm told me to do. He was like, Wiley, said yes. He said, you got to start posting clips of your show. I said, really? What? I didn't know how to do that. He never, and then this is the thing, he never taught me how to do it. So one day, one of my good friends came through to my house. We used to screw. Every time we would come, we would screw. But this one particular friend, he said, you know, I'm a graphic designer. I thought I got through hitting that. He was smoking his cigarette. He was laying on my chest. And he said, you know, I'm a graphic designer. I said, what? He said, yeah. I said, can you edit something? He said, I said, what editing software you doing? He said, blah, 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 blah. He said, let's go to your computer. I said, okay, let me wipe you down with this warm towel and let's go to the computer. So he taught me how to edit a clip so I can post a clip on my show. I've learned that from him. So it's just so great. We got it in. See, I'm not running for him. I didn't. I just tell you, right? Yeah. So that's just how I did it. So I did it. He taught me how to do it because I'm not the type of young to look on YouTube and I don't learn like that. I need a human being. So he came twice, and then I gave him a warm towel. He came and taught me that, and then he's teaching me other stuff about my TikTok because I want to learn that stuff as well. I will pay you to teach me. All right. And so he did that. And because I've learned that idea from Storm, he said, post clips. I didn't know nothing about it. He said, post clips. I said, okay. So I started to post clips and I started the rating start to boost. I started the money start to boost. I said, there we go. Then the YouTube shorts started to come. Now I started posting shorts. Then I post the same short. I posted on my TikTok. I posted on my Instagram. So I'm learning that. And you know what I'm saying? So that's just how it goes. Another guy, God sent him on my heart. He's going to post all of our TikToks and YouTube shorts. I ain't going to give him no press because he got to pay for that promo. I said, we will hire you on a 2-week basis. So in 2 weeks, if you do a good job, we'll book you for another 2-week basis. And then we'll put you on a monthly stipend. So it's just so great. And so, you know, this is what you do to help the show grow. And I said, and I see the interactions. I see the growth of the channel. I see the subscribers are growing and I'm staying in my lane and I'm not worried about nobody else. I'm like, how can I be the best Wiley? This is the season that I've been in for a while. I'm in my own world. I thank everybody what they doing great, but I'm doing what I'm doing over here. All right. I will tell anybody that's in my inner circle, don't even present somebody's name unless you're going to give me a constructive criticism, but just mention somebody name being ignorant, you will be removed from my inner circle. But if you're bringing something to be constructive criticism like somebody else did, and them ideas actually worked, I said, thank you. Because them the type of people, it's a difference between giving me advice or just being mean and nasty. You give me correct criticism. So those are the type of people that I get it because I want people to look on YouTube, get ideas. Let's bring it back to Wiley. How can I do this in the Wiley forum? And so that's the same type of strategy we use on the website. I said, how can it be Wiley? I can't be nobody else but me. And so that's the strategy. Until the end, we reached 10,000 views, and now we about to hit 20,000 views on the website alone, and we haven't been out in not even a month. Because some of the strategies that I've learned on YouTube, I'm duplicating the same strategies on my website. So I love it. So, but when he come back to Storm Monroe, he did give me some suggestions to post the clips. He abandoned that because he got comfortable. And one thing about YouTube, if you stop delivering, the money will drop. And that's what happened with Brother Storm. So now, Storm Chasers, y'all should be happy is because y'all going to see more of Storm Monroe because that money have dropped. The money got low. So you're going to see more of him. Armand Wiggins, you will not see more of him because the money is hitting. Once you see them pockets get hit and low, you will see more of Armand. Now he's making good money because he reached his quota. That certain amount. Let's just use an example. Let's just say he make $12,000, $13,000 a month. If he keep getting that, he ain't gonna be posted every day because he already reaching his quotas. And even when that Tory Lanez trial happened, his quote was high because he interviewed so many great people during that season. So now he's back with Tory Lanez and all that good stuff. Yeah, we're gonna talk about him too. Let's take Jaguar Wright down again. We gonna talk about him because I want to talk about these people. They said don't